Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the raw power of nature. Here are 15 times Mother Nature got angry on camera. Join me as we journey across the globe, bearing witness to moments when Mother Nature unleashed her fury. From the depths of the oceans to the peaks of fiery mountains, we will explore their causes and consequences. Chapter 1. The Wrath of the Vortex Tornado Outbreak. Imagine a force so powerful it can shred buildings to splinters, uproot trees, and hurl vehicles through the air like toys. This is the raw, unbridled power of a tornado. Leaving nothing but bare foundations in its wake, a tornado's path is one of utter destruction. The aftermath is a haunting sight, with homes reduced to rubble and lives forever changed. This is the terrifying reality of a tornado outbreak, where multiple tornadoes can form simultaneously, each one a potential harbinger of disaster. These tornadoes carve a path of devastation, leaving behind a landscape that looks like a war zone. The sheer scale of destruction is almost unimaginable. We've gathered footage from some of the most intense outbreaks in recent history. These images capture the ferocity and unpredictability of these natural phenomena. It's a stark reminder of the awesome and sometimes terrifying power of nature. Tornadoes are a testament to the incredible forces at work on our planet, forces that can change lives in an instant. Chapter 2. The wave that swallowed a nation tsunami in Japan. In 2011, a colossal tsunami, triggered by a massive earthquake, slammed into the coast of Japan. Buildings crumbled like sandcastles and entire houses were swept away. The devastation was widespread, leaving behind a trail of shattered lives and broken dreams. Amidst the wreckage, stories of resilience and hope emerged as the Japanese people began rebuilding. Chapter 3. Inferno, Down Under. Australian Bushfires. The bushfires that ravaged Australia in recent years stand as some of the most intense and devastating on record. These fires were not just isolated incidents, but part of a larger pattern of increasing wildfire activity across the globe. The sheer scale and ferocity of these fires captured the world's attention, highlighting the urgent need for action. Millions of hectares of forest were reduced to ash and billions of animals perished. The loss of biodiversity was staggering, with countless species pushed to the brink of extinction. The fires also had a profound impact on local communities, displacing thousands of people and destroying homes and livelihoods. The fires highlighted the growing threat of climate change, creating conditions ripe for more frequent and intense wildfires. Rising temperatures and prolonged droughts have made forests more susceptible to burning, turning them into tinderboxes waiting for a spark. This new reality demands a re-evaluation of our approach to forest management and climate policy. They also underscored the interconnectedness of our planet as smoke and ash traveled across the Pacific. The atmospheric impact was felt thousands of miles away, affecting air quality and weather patterns. This global reach of the bushfires serves as a stark reminder that environmental issues know no borders and require a collective response. Deep within the Earth's crust, molten rock churned and bubbled, a relentless force of nature waiting to break free. This molten rock, known as magma, is the lifeblood of volcanoes, and it was no different for Mount St. Helens. Over centuries, this magma built up immense pressure within the Earth's crust, creating a ticking time bomb beneath the surface. The magma chamber swelled, pushing against the rock above, seeking any weakness to exploit. On May 18, 1980, that pressure found its release in a cataclysmic eruption that forever changed the face of Mount St. Helens. The explosion was so powerful that it could be heard hundreds of miles away, and the effects were felt across the region. The north face of the mountain collapsed in a massive landslide, one of the largest in recorded history. This landslide unleashed a torrent of rock, ice, and debris, reshaping the landscape in an instant. This collapse triggered a lateral blast of superheated gas and rock, moving at incredible speeds. The blast flattened everything in its path, scorching the earth and leaving a trail of destruction. The eruption columns soared miles into the sky, spewing ash and debris across the Pacific Northwest. The ash cloud darkened the skies, turning day into night and affecting air travel and weather patterns. Mudflows, known as lahars, surged down the mountain, carrying with them a deadly mix of water, ash, and debris. These flows moved with terrifying speed, destroying bridges, homes, and forests in their path. Burying everything in their path, the lahars left a landscape unrecognizable, covered in thick layers of mud and ash. The devastation was immense, and the recovery would take years. The once majestic peak was transformed into a desolate moonscape, a stark reminder of the power of nature. The eruption of Mount St. Helens stands as one of the most significant volcanic events in modern history, a testament to the dynamic and ever-changing Earth. In the summer of 2005, Hurricane Katrina, a monster storm, was on a collision course with the Gulf Coast of the United States. As Katrina made landfall, it unleashed its fury, breaching levees and inundating New Orleans. The human toll was immense, with thousands losing their lives and hundreds of thousands displaced. The storm exposed the vulnerabilities of infrastructure and the importance of preparedness. The year is 2010. Deep beneath the glacial ice caps of Iceland, a volcano named Eyjafjallajökull roared to life. A massive plume of ash and gas soared high into the atmosphere, drifting across Europe and bringing air travel to a standstill. The economic impact was significant, disrupting global trade. The eruption served as a potent reminder of nature's ability to disrupt our lives. Chapter 7. California, a land of breathtaking beauty, is also a land of fire. Year after year, the Golden State is ravaged by wildfires, fueled by drought and strong winds. Climate change is fanning the flames, making fires more frequent and intense. The images are heartbreaking: homes reduced to ash, families displaced, and firefighters risking their lives. Yet, amidst the destruction, there are stories of resilience and community. Chapter 8. On December 26, 2004, a massive earthquake ripped through the floor of the Indian Ocean. The tsunami it unleashed caused widespread destruction, with walls of water surging across the Indian Ocean. Entire villages were wiped off the map and millions of lives were forever altered. The images of the disaster were both heartbreaking and awe-inspiring. In the aftermath, the world came together to offer aid and support. Chapter 9. The Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the lungs of the planet, is under increasing threat from deforestation and wildfires. The images of the burning Amazon are both heartbreaking and alarming. The fires threaten countless species and contribute to climate change. Protecting the Amazon is a global imperative. In November 2013, Super Typhoon Haiyan, one of the strongest tropical cyclones ever recorded, slammed into the Philippines. Entire cities were reduced to rubble and millions were left homeless. The storm surge proved particularly deadly, inundating low-lying areas. Amidst the wreckage, stories of survival, courage and compassion emerged. The global community rallied to provide aid and support. High in the Himalayas, a magnitude 7.8 earthquake struck Nepal in April 2015. The earthquake reduced centuries-old temples and buildings to rubble and triggered landslides. The Nepalese people faced unimaginable loss and hardship, yet amidst the devastation there were countless stories of courage, compassion and hope. Venice, the floating city, has long had a complex relationship with water. Rising sea levels and more frequent extreme weather events threaten the city's very existence. The images of Venice underwater are both beautiful and haunting. The city is facing a battle against time and tide to preserve its cultural heritage. Venice's plight serves as a stark reminder of the global threat posed by climate change. Chapter 13. Cyclone of Despair, Cyclone Idai. In March 2019, Cyclone Idai made landfall in Mozambique, bringing catastrophic flooding and winds. The storm stalled, dumping torrential rains and causing widespread flooding. Homes were reduced to rubble, and vital infrastructure was crippled. In the aftermath, the world witnessed the resilience of the human spirit. Chapter 14. Europe in the furnace heatwave in Europe. The summer of 2019 will be remembered for the scorching heatwave that engulfed Europe. Temperatures soared to unprecedented levels, breaking all-time highs. The heatwave had a significant impact on human health and infrastructure. It was a wake-up call, a reminder that climate change is a present danger. Chapter 15. White Death Avalanche in the Himalayas. High in the Himalayas, avalanches can roar down mountainsides with terrifying speed and force. Climbers and trekkers often face the unpredictable nature of these deadly events. The Himalayas serve as a constant reminder of the power of nature. As we've witnessed, the forces of nature are both awe-inspiring and humbling. These events highlight the importance of protecting our environment and preparing for disasters. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found this video insightful, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing to our channel. Stay safe and respect the power of nature.